What is up, y'all? It's your what is up, y'all? It's your boy Nick, and I'm back again with another video. Shout out to the top 10. Y'all see the title: Top 10 Scariest Videos Caught at Disneyland. Bro, I only been to Disneyland, I think, once. Only been in there once. I probably rode a few rides. Now I've been like to Six Flags and other shit like that, but once again, y'all probably see my what you call it? Y'all probably see my I think it was the scariest attraction video. Look, or my water park video, bro. Look, I love amusement rides, bro. I really do. I am not afraid of heights, but I will say this though. I'm for damn sure not going on no damn ride that ever had an accident a day in his life. And y'all know some of these rides be a little sketchy. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what's up with this. I don't really remember what rides I rode on Disneyland. It's been like years. I only went there one time. So.
Disneyland is a magical and fun place, but as these videos prove, it can also be pretty scary. From potentially haunted rides caught on camera, to paranormal activity taking place during fireworks exhibitions. Sometimes the people wearing Disney costumes even turn out to be sinister themselves.
He going too far. You can't, bro. You can't be doing this, bro. This is like, bro, like, you can't do this, bro. You just can't. You gonna traumatize this kid for the rest of his life. You can't be doing shit like that, especially when niggas is watching. That's why people have phobias because of shit like that. Niggas can't even look at niggas the same anymore.
Themselves. I'm Charlie, and today we're going to look at scary videos caught at Disneyland. Before Mickey comes to get you, why not subscribe and press the notification bell? Ride inspection.
I had that happen to me when I was at Chuck E. Cheese. What's that nigga name? Not Chuck E. Cheese. It was Chuck E. Cheese, I think. It was like a cheaper version though. Y'all know the hood Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know what it was called, but they had a character on there, and that nigga was trying to chase me around and shit. I was like, no, what the fuck is wrong with this? Little did I know. I ain't gonna say it.
This one comes from the famous Tower of Terror ride in Disneyland. It's actually surveillance footage from the ride. As you can see, an inspector is making sure the ride's safe. It seems that this inspector taking notes is alone on the ride. But look again, and he may actually have had company.
Hello?
It seems like some kind of ghostly figure appears in the seat right behind the inspector. This actually happens twice, but I guess it doesn't make any sound. That's because he keeps his eyes to the front and keeps making notes like nothing's going on. At one point, his hat even flies off, but I think that's because of the ride. Some say this is some kind of camera glitch, and others say this is someone who passed away on the ride once. Various people have actually had heart and brain problems on the ride. Since it opened in 1994, there have been many reports of this. Angry Pluto. One of the most fun things for kids at Disneyland is all of the characters walking around. But of course, these are simply costumes and there's people underneath. And we really have no idea who these people could be. They could be quite sinister. These characters have been arrested before for doing things like stealing. But check out this video of Pluto. He's chasing a boy and it seems all fun at first. But you soon realize the boy's not having fun and is actually running terrified.
I'm like, why are you going this far? Bro, get this nigga, bro. Somebody don't tackle him.
The Pluto actor is angry and seems to be chasing this child. Eventually, an adult stops Pluto by grabbing him. He then tries to act like nothing serious happened and falls on the floor. He then walks away with his hands up as if to say, I'm innocent. He also points to the woman as if she's done something wrong.
Shout out to her, bro. If that was my son, I'm folding that nigga, bro. And that's on phone. I'm sorry, Pluto. I fuck with you though. Don't get twisted. But you gotta get folded.
According to the guy who filmed this clip, Pluto was escorted away by some security moments later. Firework ghost. Back in 2010, a man named Dan was in
Y'all don't know
Disneyland.
y'all don't know
He was
who
having
be
a
under
great
those
time in the
suits.
park
All
and wanted to
weirdos,
capture
bro.
the firework
Not
display
all,
on
they could be
camera.
weirdos.
But towards the end of the fireworks exhibition, he sees something very strange. He zooms in, and as you can see, there's a transparent figure on the castle.
Where? Oh. I mean, that could. Don't they have like a little hologram thing or whatever? It could be like one of those shits.
It then mysteriously disappears. This can't have been human because you could see right through it. Some have said this could be the ghost of Walt Disney himself
Okay,
looking
y'all
at the
reaching.
fireworks.
Y'all reaching a little
while
bit.
others say it could have been a park employee who passed away. What do you think this creepy phantom is?
I think it's just a hologram.
Black
That could be-
Ring.
Black Ring.
In 2015, one woman was at Disneyland having a great time, but as she was leaving the park at night, she saw something strange in the sky. As you can see, a mysterious black floating ring can be seen in the sky.
What the hell is that?
You may think this is a UFO, but it's just a ring. There's literally nothing there and it's just floating there, not moving at all. It's
No,
a perfect
that's-
circle and is hovering over the park, moving very
That's-
slowly. A park employee was asked what the ring is, and they said they had no idea. Another person named Andrew actually filmed the ring as well at the same time.
What the fuck is that? I be seeing weird shit in the sky too, and I be acting like am I high? Or like there be
And mysteriously, that same year in Kazakhstan, another black ring was seen. I have no idea what
Okay,
these
come
are,
on
but they
now.
seem to be a global phenomenon.
Come on,
Some
come
say
on.
it could be some ghostly apparition, but I'm honestly not sure.
somebody was smoking a
Parade crash.
hookah and they were trying to blow
One
up.
thing
Oh.
Disneyland is super famous for are their parades.
It was a black
One day a mother was with her family at a Disneyland parade. They decided to take a quick group video turned around with the parade behind them.
Yeah, that's not smart. She already knew what was up. Like, get out the way.
But this soon proved to be a big mistake.
We've got rockets.
One family member is standing far too close to the parade. The little girl falls over and the parade goes right over her feet.
Oh, I thought they ran over her. I was like, oh!
A wheel on one of the parade floats crushes both of her feet. Sadly, this girl had to leave the park and go to a hospital. Now, she was okay and the injury wasn't too serious.
Okay.
But sadly, the family had to pay the medical costs out of pocket. They said Disney should have because they had no barrier to stop people going too close. However, some would say you just need
Okay, now, you can't fault the family for trying to get some money. Now, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You ain't gonna know what the kid gonna do. I mean, that is kind of your fault because why was she so close to the damn fucking, like, bro? I was I was saying like, bro, get the fuck out the way. What the fuck is she doing? Like, bro, what the hell? Like, you kind of can't blame Disney for that. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. But I don't blame the family for trying to finesse because I would have done the same thing. But all they're gonna say is that they're probably gonna be like the negligence of the parents, and it's like, yeah, that's kind of true. So it's like, but I don't blame them for going for it though. I would have went for it too.
need to use your common sense in a situation like this. The weird thing is, they claimed that the employees of the park just walked by like nothing was happening. But the video ends right after the girl gets ran over, so we don't really know.
She should have moved
Indiana
out the way, though.
Jones.
I ain't gonna even capture you.
We all love the Indiana Jones movies, and if you go to Disneyland, you can see them come to life. The Indiana Jones stunt show is incredibly
y'all gonna be
popular.
like, well, why
They
come they didn't
perform
move?
various
Like, she
parts
should've
of the
moved.
movie in front of a live audience. Normally, just like in the movies, the Indiana Jones character outruns a gigantic boulder. But one day, this went very wrong. As you can see, the giant boulder comes down, but then it bounces off the stage. It then heads right into the audience.
Well, they didn't go into the crowd though. It just looked like a big ass bouncing ball though.
Thankfully, it hit a hole in the stage, so it didn't bounce into the front row. But if that didn't happen, then the audience could have been crushed by the boulder. It said this boulder weighs over 400 pounds, so that could have caused some serious damage. The Indiana Jones stunt was actually known for being quite risky. A few years after this video was taken, an Indiana Jones stuntman lost their life at Disneyland. In 2009, an Indiana Jones stuntman was doing a dive roll when he hit his head. The 911 call was played on the news.
This is part of his routine. He's doing a dive roll, and I think he landed on his head. He's unconscious right now. He's unconscious. He's not breathing.
Okay. All right.
We need a helicopter.
All right.
We've done these a million times. We always have injuries on the stage.
Okay.
An ambulance helicopter was sent to the park, but sadly he did not make it.
Why don't they have paramedics there already on set?
On these space...
Oh my god.
This mountain ride...
Look, y'all, if y'all notice cuts in the video, it's just because there's an ad and I'm cutting them out, so y'all don't have to see that shit. Fuck. I don't have YouTube Premium or YouTube Red or whatever.
In Disneyland, there's said to be a creepy and scary urban legend, but it may be more than just a story. Mr. One Way is said to haunt Space Mountain. Take a look at this surveillance footage from the Space Mountain ride. People get onto the ride as normal, but it seems something is with them.
On the left
side of the screen, some kind of transparent being appears to get on the ride. Do you think this could be the ghost Mr. One Way? According to legends, it said Mr. One Way will sit with you one way on the ride. They'll turn to you and start having a conversation. And then before the ride ends, Mr. One Way will have disappeared. Who knows if any of the people in this video actually spoke to anyone during this ride. Sadly, it's only security footage, so we can't ask them. But is this video enough to prove the existence of Mr. One Way to you or not?
Where the fuck the nigga went.
Off the rails.
Ooh.
When you're in a roller coaster, you always think, what if the cart comes off the tracks? Of course, this never happens, which is why it's so fun at the end. But this video appears to capture every theme park goer's worst nightmare. The person who uploaded this clip says it happened at Disneyland, but I'm not sure what ride this is. They could be making this up and it may be at a totally different theme park. But as you can see, as a cart is riding around a roller coaster track, it suddenly falls off.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Run that back, Turbo. What the fuck? See, this is why.
The wheels must have somehow detached from the ride, which can happen. But is the upload a ride? Did this really happen at a Disney park or not? If any of you guys can identify the ride, then let me know in the comments, because I can't. I hope everyone in the video is okay, but it really looks like they wouldn't be. They're very high up and there's nothing to stop them from taking the impact of the ground. In 2018, something very similar happened in Florida. A roller coaster derailed and riders plunged 30 feet.
Yeah, I remember that.
Thankfully though, a total of 10 riders were rescued.
That happened in Texas too, because they had this ride. I forgot what it was. It was some ride in Six Flags, and it was like, I think it was off it was off of this older. So if y'all don't know, that it's in Six Flags. So they have this. Well, I don't know how many Six Flags there is, but the one in Texas, they have this ride that was basically like one of the oldest rides. I guess that was the attraction. It was like it was an all wooden ride. I forgot what the name of the damn ride was, but the appeal of it was basically it being janky and rickety and shit. So it gives the appeal that it was an old ride. I've ridden on it before, which is made it this why me saying this made it even more scary. But I've ridden on that shit. As plenty of other people did. And I will tell you from firsthand experience, that shit was that was not the wave. It was not the wave, bro. But I'll say probably like 6 months afterwards, they had this accident where it was doing this turn and the cart derailed, and sadly enough, one of the a old lady had she had ended up getting killed in that, and this is like I was like, and it happened, and you know what's crazy is not even like fucking 3 months later. I think it was like 3 months later. There's this Superman ride as well that's in Six Flags, and another, and then I remember that they had this accident where, if y'all don't know, the Superman ride or it's like what are the, I don't know what the standard ride is for, but y'all know the ride that goes up and down like that. It's like slingshots you all the way up and then you go down and shit. It was one of those type of rides, and they had oh, just thinking about it, but they had that ride, and I read that ride too. Um, but they had the ride, and then fucking it got stuck, I think, and then it went down, and it had cut. I think some cables had cut. I think it was a little boy. I think they had cut the little boy's leg off and shit. I was like, oh hell no. That shit was the most like, and it just be weird because it was literally back to back, and this happened at Six Flags, bro. And I love Six Flags. Don't get it twisted. I love Six Flags, but like after hearing about that shit, like bro, like, cause and especially after riding those rides, and it could have been it could have been easily just as you imagine riding those rides, and then nothing, you never expected that shit, that like you never expected, you don't never know, like it's also Final Destination type shit, bro. Also Final Destination type shit. Like you will never know like what would happen. Like bro, that shit can happen to anybody, bro. And it's like you got to be careful. And I love roller coasters. Don't get it twisted. I love roller coasters. I love roller coasters, but that shit there, no sir, no sir. I cannot ride. Like I can still ride them today, but like it's like just thinking of the fact that I could possibly die. And I know they do their management, because I like, trust me, I have people, family members that work there, all that shit, even worked on the rides and shit. But like, it's just like you don't never know, bro. You just don't never know, bro. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Space Mountain Ghost. We've already covered how the ghost Mr. One-Way can sometimes be seen on Space Mountain, but it appears Space Mountain may be haunted by another ghost. Unlike Mr. One-Way, who apparently sits with you in the ride, this one was out of the ride. The video recorded is from a man named Jake Tungsten. He was filming a POV shot of the ride. But that's when a white, transparent apparition appears. I'm not sure what this is, but it comes from nothing in the dark tunnel.
What the fuck? I don't even know how to explain that. There's no thing. I don't know how. That looks fake though. Okay, now I'm gonna be honest with you. That looked hella fake. I'm not gonna even cap to you. That looked hella fake. He probably made that up.
It goes upwards and then disappears, and then reappears only to disappear once again.
Ain't that a part of the ride? I never been on it, so I don't know. But I
do you
feel
think
like
this could be a camera glitch or some kind of malfunction? And do you think this is connected with the ghost of Mr. One-Way that we saw before?
Ain't that a part of the ride?
Perhaps these are connected, but maybe not. America Sings. America Sings is a very creepy yet patriotic show in America. Only American DisneyLand show this, and it opened up in 1974. Robot animals, including a robot eagle, sing to the crowd. This was one.
I don't do animatronics, bro. And it's not even because of Five Nights at Freddy's. Cause I that shit don't scare me, but like, bro, I tell you, I had this horrible experience. When I went to Chuck E. Cheese, the same. It was the same. No, it wasn't Chuck E. Cheese, but it's like the cheaper. It's like the hood. It's like the hood Chuck E. Cheese. If y'all know, y'all know. As Cash would say, yeah. But like, it's a hood Chuck E. Cheese. And they had these animatronics there, and no lie, no cap. Because they have so y'all know they have set times to when they perform and shit. So they'll have set times to where they have these performances. So they'll let you so you'll know, especially when it's somebody's birthday, they set the timer. And they would tell you what the time of the show. I remember I had went there, no lie, no joke. Still to this day. That shit was creepy. But I remember I had went to the bathroom. And the animatronic place is usually like, it was right next to the bathroom. And I remember walking out of the bathroom. I forgot who I was with. I think I was with my cousin or my brother. It was somebody. But we had went over there to the thing just to be messing with them niggas, right? Like as a normal kid did, you know what I'm saying? On some normal kid shit. Tell me why. Because they were completely shut off. Tell me why when I touched that nigga, bro, that nigga did one of these. He said he did one of those, bro. Mind you, I'm not even capping to you. I am not even capping to you. I don't remember who was with me, but there was somebody with me. Bro, that shit turned on. Mind you, it was the only one that turned on. Because usually, I think all of them are supposed to turn on at the same time. Because they're all set to come on at the same time. It was that nigga. He's the only one that turned on. He did one of these. And looked at me. And did a motion. And then turned off. No cap. I swear to you. I swear to God that happened. This happened midday, mind you. There was a lot of people there, but there was nobody like near that area. Everybody was like more towards the front and shit. Cause I think it was like my cousin's birthday or somebody's birthday. I forgot who it was. But I went to the, like I told you, I went to the bathroom and I went over there just to see on some kid. I was a kid. I was trying to see what was up. You know, some friendly shit. And then we were messing with the shit, and the shit turned on, no cap, and then turned back off. It did one of these, did like a motion like that, and then it turned off. Ever since that day, I never went back. Luckily, they shut it down. I forgot what it was called though. But if y'all know, y'all know. It's like the ghetto version of Chuck E. Cheese. Even though Chuck E. Cheese is ghetto as well, it's the ghetto version of Chuck E. Cheese. And they had these, bro. I'm telling you, that shit was like, no sir.
One of the first times animatronics was ever used.
That's even worse than the niggas in the costume, low-key. Not even low-key, high-key.
Many years back, a woman named Julianne Haynes was filming this. The show was going totally as planned until something strange and scary happened.
With the lights turned off.
After the show ends, the lights are turned off and a scream can be heard. That was said to be the final screams of a Disneyland employee. That is, Deborah Stone, who passed away in a Disneyland contraption. Deborah Stone was an 18-year-old high school student who was working on the ride. According to the official account, she either stepped backwards or tried to jump from one stage to another. But as she did this, she was trapped inside a rotating wall. The audience members heard Stone scream, and it's because of this that America Sings was closed down. Now it's time to make your voice heard. Comment below which was the scariest video caught at Disneyland.
Well, that's not necessarily due to the, I guess. I mean, we all heard the scream. Ain't no capping that. But hey, if you enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Click the notification bell to be notified when I'm uploading a video. I'm sorry that I made y'all scary, but you know what I'm saying? Or made y'all scared, you know? But shit. These are true facts. I'm telling you, that story that I just told y'all, that is 100% true facts. I guarantee. I am not capping at all whatsoever. And I'm a professional capper. But I'm telling y'all, that shit legit happened, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, it legit happened. But hey, if you enjoyed, go ahead. Also follow me on Instagram, you know? Follow me on Twitter as well. You know? Viewtifulxnick. At Forever X World. You know what I'm saying? Or actually, no, it's at Forever X Nick. I bet. Y'all know what I'm saying. Still follow me on there. Show the boy some love. Just get updated. I'll be on there sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I love y'all. I'm gone. Boo!